cooks for her husband. Only the fish eyes were removed. The husband, blind, ate with gusto, although he couldn't see anything, but Jack was definitely the best looking man in town. He makes a living giving massages. He was always being flirted with by female clients. Lisa grabbed him by the hand. She kept complimenting him on his beauty, but Jack was born blind and had no concept of beauty, but the woman told him that there was a temple nearby. If he prayed 100 times, he would get what he wanted. She said, "Why don't you go and pray too?" The woman was disappointed to see that he was not interested. Jack was calm on the outside, but his heart was already in turmoil. During dinner, he talked to his wife about it. After all, for him, the restoration of sight is an irresistible temptation, but his wife actually panicked after hearing it. She said, "What would you like to see most?" Jack said, "Of course it's your face." She said, "Don't dislike me when you can see." Jack was just about to go pray. On the way, he met Lisa again. Lisa saw that he had made a move and smiled meaningfully. Lisa said, "When your eyes heal, you'll understand a lot of things." As the most beautiful woman in town, he had been in love with Jack for a long time. The only drawback was that he couldn't see. That's why he married the ugly Mary. Jack dropped a coin and began to pray with devotion. He said, "Please let me see again." When he got home, he held his wife in his arms with excitement, hoping to see her face as soon as possible. The neighbor uncle told him not to get his hopes up. After all, his wife went to the temple every day to pray. After all this time, Jack never regained his sight. He then realized how much his wife had done. She even cared about his emotions and did not say a word about it. Jack was more determined to repay his wife when he regained his sight. Each time he prayed after that, he was extra devout. Finally, the 100th prayer was completed. Jack opened his eyes nervously. After a few moments, he was disappointed. The prayers were useless. He still couldn't see a thing. When he returned home, Jack smiled bitterly and helplessly. Then he subconsciously picked up the stone on the ground. He actually saw it. After the shock, Jack excitedly hugged his wife, but his wife was stunned in the same place, not knowing what to do for half a day. Looking at the two of them in the mirror, she became more inferior.